So my job as a lone wolf, empath, Hayoka, empath, super empath. There's lots of different names, but it. I mean, they're all similar. They're not the same, but it's kind of a larger role as an empath. You have to heal many things. First, you have to heal yourself of these things, and then you can teach other people how to heal themselves. And like, it's not an easy role, but you got to put yourself in danger. You have to actually, not in danger, but in situations where you know you're going to be uncomfortable, you know you're going to come out hurt, but you put yourself in that situation to find a better way of doing it than what actually happened. And you do ancestral healing, because a lot of the things that you'll be doing these things because this is the way you got taught how to do them, and so did their parents and their parents, and it's been passed down. So you have to go through these experiences, not run away from them, don't fear them, run towards fear. You go into these situations and you go, okay, how can I do this better? Until you figure out like a pretty good way of doing it, and leave it alone. Pick something else, because there's always ancestral healing. And at the same time as you're doing ancestral healing, you're also doing soul healing, which is stuff not from your direct bloodline, DNA, but when you've incarnated at an earlier point on the planet, or maybe a later point, because time doesn't really exist, but we'll say an earlier point, and you've done this process, and then you've gone back up to heaven, or whatever you want to call it, for another look, had a bit of a rest, and then you've come back down, and this is your current life now. You've come again. So we do this all the time. So when we were actually in our last life, we had different DNA, we had different things to heal. So our soul is